If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. As the Cleveland Browns ramp up preparations for the upcoming NFL draft, their front office continues to make calculated moves aimed at refining and deepening the team's roster ahead of the 2025 season. These efforts go far beyond just scouting collegiate prospects. The Browns have been active in acquiring experienced players who can immediately contribute or add meaningful depth to key positional groups, especially on the defensive side of the ball. One such acquisition was announced on Monday, further signaling the team's commitment to building a competitive and resilient squad. The Browns officially announced the signing of defensive end Julian Okwara, a move that adds both experience and versatility to their defensive line. While the team has not disclosed the financial terms or duration of the contract, the addition of Okwara brings a player who has navigated the complexities of the NFL for several seasons and shown flashes of the talent that once made him a promising draft pick. Julian Okwara, now 27 years old, was born in London, England, and has a unique international background that sets him apart from many of his NFL peers. Though he first opened his eyes to the world in the UK, Okwara spent much of his early childhood in Nigeria, specifically in the bustling cities of Lagos and Lekki. Growing up in Africa imbued him with a global perspective and a sense of resilience that would later serve him well both on and off the field. He moved to the United States while still in elementary school, 3rd grade to be precise, where his journey into the world of American football would truly begin. Okwara's athletic prowess was evident from an early age, and he quickly began to shine on the football field during his high school years in the U.S. As a standout defensive player, he earned a 4-star recruit ranking, a prestigious distinction given by college scouting analysts, thanks to his combination of size, speed, and natural instincts on the field. His talent caught the attention of several major college programs, but he ultimately committed to the University of Notre Dame, following in the footsteps of his older brother, Romeo Okwara, who had also made his mark there. Julian's collegiate career at Notre Dame spanned from 2016 to 2019. During that time, he played in 45 games for the Fighting Irish and delivered consistently strong performances. He totaled 77 tackles, 46 of which were solo, along with an impressive 14.5 sacks, a number that speaks to his relentless pass rushing ability. His stat line also included 2 interceptions, 1 pass defended, a fumble recovery, and 4 forced fumbles, showcasing his disruptive potential across multiple facets of defensive play. He was not only a sack specialist, but also a player with a knack for creating turnovers, something that NFL teams highly value in a defensive end. His strong performances at Notre Dame earned him a spot in the 2020 NFL Draft, where he was selected in the 3rd round by the Detroit Lions. Okwara entered the professional ranks with high expectations and began his NFL career in the Motor City. Over 4 seasons with the Lions, he experienced the typical ups and downs of a young NFL player, dealing with competition, injuries, and the learning curve that comes with transitioning to the pros. Nonetheless, he was able to make meaningful contributions on the field, accumulating 54 tackles, 9 sacks, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery during his time in Detroit. Seeking a fresh start, Okwara signed with the Philadelphia Eagles during the 2023 offseason. Unfortunately, his time in Philadelphia was short-lived, as he was unable to secure a spot on the team's 53-man roster heading into the regular season. Despite that setback, his journey didn't end there. He soon found a new opportunity with the Arizona Cardinals, who added him to their roster in need of depth and experience on the defensive front. With the Cardinals, Okwara appeared in 13 games during the 2023 season. Though used mostly in a rotational capacity, he made the most of his snaps. He recorded 18 total tackles, including 3 tackles for loss, a metric that underscores his ability to penetrate offensive lines and disrupt plays in the backfield. He also notched 1 sack and managed to defend a pass, again demonstrating his awareness and athleticism in coverage situations. Though the numbers may not jump off the page, they reflect a player capable of contributing in multiple ways, especially when utilized effectively within a defensive scheme. Adding a personal Layer to his professional narrative, Julian Okwara is part of a football family. His older brother, Romeo Okwara, also made a name for himself in the NFL. Romeo played for both the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions from 2016 until his retirement in 2023. Notably, the Okwara brothers overlapped for several seasons in Detroit, sharing the same locker room and occasionally even lining up on the field together. An experience that is both rare and treasured in the NFL. Their shared journey from Nigeria to Notre Dame to the NFL is a powerful testament to perseverance, talent, and family support. Now, Julian finds himself in Cleveland, joining a Browns team that has built a reputation for physical, hard-nosed defense under head coach Kevin Stefanski and defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz. The defensive line, anchored by elite talents like Myles Garrett, has become one of the most formidable units in the league. By adding Okwara to the mix, the Browns are likely looking to bolster their depth and rotation, ensuring that they have fresh legs and veteran experience throughout the grueling NFL season. It remains to be seen how Okwara will fit into the team's plans moving forward. His ability to play both on the edge and in sub-packages gives the coaching staff flexibility, especially in situational pass-rushing downs. If he can stay healthy and maximize his opportunities, he could carve out a meaningful role on a team. With playoff aspirations, Okwara's story is one of international roots, collegiate excellence, professional perseverance, and continued potential. As he begins this new chapter with the Cleveland Browns, he carries with him the experience of 4 NFL seasons, the hunger of a player still seeking to prove himself, and the drive of someone who has already overcome numerous obstacles on the path to the highest level of football. For Cleveland, his signing represents more than just a roster move. It's another step in building a team capable of competing at the very top of the league. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. In the world of professional football, rumors can spark excitement, but the latest one regarding Patrick Mahomes has left fans in a frenzy. Could the Kansas City Chiefs superstar quarterback be traded to the Cleveland Browns? Imagine the shockwaves sent through the NFL if the reigning Super Bowl MVP, who has already led the Chiefs to multiple championships and set several records, were to don the iconic orange and brown uniform. This possibility may sound like a pipe dream, but the whispers are growing louder, and here's why it might just be possible. Patrick Mahomes has been the face of the Kansas City Chiefs since he took over as starting quarterback in 2018, leading them to incredible heights. From his impressive Super Bowl LAV victory to his subsequent MVP awards, Mahomes has solidified himself as one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game. His play style is dynamic, marked by laser-accurate throws and incredible ability to make plays out of thin air and a leadership quality that inspires his team. But in the ever-changing world of the NFL, even the greatest stars can find themselves in unexpected situations. Could Mahomes be looking for a new challenge? And could Cleveland be the perfect place for him? The Cleveland Browns, a team that has long struggled to find a consistent quarterback, could be a prime candidate for such a monumental move. With Mahomes, the Browns would instantly become an elite contender in the AFC, a roster with budding stars like Nick Chubb and Myles Garrett, paired with Mahomes' elite abilities, would give the Browns a competitive edge they've never had before. The question on everyone's mind, can this become a reality? With rumors swirling about possible trade negotiations, fans of the Browns are already imagining a future with Mahomes at the helm. Would the Chiefs part ways with their star quarterback, or could the Browns offer a deal too tempting to pass? Financially, the move would be a monumental challenge. Mahomes' current contract with the Chiefs, a 10-year extension worth $500 million, is one of the most lucrative deals in sports history. For the Browns, absorbing such a contract would require careful maneuvering and significant adjustments to their salary cap. However, the potential for Mahomes to elevate the team's fortunes could justify such an investment. Imagine the financial windfall that would follow a playoff run with Mahomes, increasing merchandise sales, ticket sales, and television ratings. The business side of the game may just make this trade more feasible than it seems at first glance. Patrick Mahomes is not just a quarterback, he's a force of nature. His ability to make plays out of nothing is legendary, and it's what makes him so electrifying to watch. Whether it's his trademark no-look passes or his uncanny ability to launch the ball deep downfield from any angle, Mahomes has redefined what it means to be a modern quarterback. His arm strength is practically unmatched. He can throw a 60-yard dart on the run, often while contorting his body in ways that seem physically impossible. Imagine that kind of ability paired with a Cleveland offense that could amplify his skills. The possibilities are endless. Beyond his physical gifts, Mahomes also possesses an almost supernatural sense of timing and awareness on the field. His ability to read defenses and make split-second decisions is what elevates him to elite status. Mahomes doesn't just throw the ball, he throws it with precision, placing it where only his receiver can get it. That kind of accuracy is a rare talent. And in Cleveland, it could open up an entirely new dimension for their offense. With a deep roster of talented wide receivers and a reliable running back in Nick Chubb, Mahomes could unlock an offense that no defense would want to face. Another of Mahomes' standout abilities is his leadership. A true leader on and off the field, Mahomes has consistently proven that his team's success comes from his ability to rally his teammates under pressure. Time and again, he's orchestrated comebacks, leading the Chiefs to victory in the most dramatic of circumstances. This is the kind of player the Browns need. Someone who can elevate the team's performance, especially in high-stakes games. Imagine Mahomes commanding the huddle, inspiring his teammates with the confidence and fire that has turned him into a two-time Super Bowl MVP. His presence alone would transform the culture in Cleveland. But what might be the most exciting part of Mahomes' potential move to the Browns is his versatility. Mahomes can win in so many different ways, whether through the air with quick improvisation or by keeping defenses on edge with his ability to run when needed. The Browns have struggled for years to find a quarterback who can do it all, but Mahomes is the ultimate dual threat. His ability to extend plays with his legs, combined with his laser-like accuracy downfield, would keep opposing defenses guessing at all times. With Mahomes at the helm, Cleveland's offensive playbook would open up, allowing them to be both creative and dangerous in ways few teams can replicate. The future would certainly look bright in Cleveland if Mahomes decides to make it his next home. While this trade is still firmly in the realm of speculation, one cannot ignore the potential ramifications. Patrick Mahomes to the Cleveland Browns would change the landscape of the NFL as we know it. It would elevate the Browns from playoff hopefuls to Super Bowl favorites. For Mahomes, a move to Cleveland could provide a new challenge and an opportunity to write a new chapter in his storied career. Whether or not this trade happens remains to be seen, but for now, the very thought of Mahomes in a Browns jersey is enough to make fans across the NFL sit up and take notice. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you like the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!